out to buy all baby chickies all the time. And those ones over there, they are just laying down. I did check, they are breathing. They are golden lace Polish, light Brahmas, and then in here the Rhode Island Reds and the golden lace Wyandottes. They're just so cute. I'm glad they don't have the towers anymore. Just come to Tractor Supply to grab some stuff for the weed eater with my coupon, and they tried to get me with chickies. Alright, well, my area is a wreck because I have 100 projects going on, but I am prepping my jars for pickled eggs. I've got 1 jar for bread and butter pickle eggs, 1 jar for bread and butter pickles, just the cucumbers, regular pickles. I'm going to pickle some banana peppers. This will be jalapeno spicy eggs, and this will be dill eggs. So that's what I'm working on. This okra is finishing drying out. The 2 that were dry, I saved seed from those. It's back there. It's all ready to go. I've got some cucumber. This is one of the lemon cukes that I let go so that I can save the seed from that. And we'll see how all this stuff goes. And then I've got 1, 2, 3 things of peppers, and I'll be doing the melons today. This bag's full of tomatoes, and then this basket's full of tomatoes, so I'm going to be doing those today as well. So for the remainder of my evening, I will be in the kitchen, in and outside, making brines and getting things ready. So first, I'm going to prep the jars. I've got some turmeric, a teaspoon of turmeric in each of these for the bread and butter. I'll give it that yellow hue. And I have a sprig of dill for the bottom of this jar. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 jars got peppercorns. Now I am going to be slicing up the onion, and onion will go into 1, 2, 3, 4 jars. This jar is just, I'm going to leave it. It's going to wait for brine. That's how I like it. And then I'm trying to build the jars from the bottom up. Then I'm going to go wash the eggs, get them all ready to go, and then I'll put them in here. You can get about 9 or 10 into a quart jar. So, you know, that's a half gallon, so that I can get about double in that. We've got 10 dozen in the fridge, so hopefully, you know, this will help. I'm hoping that I'll like some of them. I'm not too keen on pickled eggs, but I've never made them in like bread and butter or spicy or any of that. So I'm hoping that that'll be the key. I did not have my own dill to use for this, so I got organic dill from the store. Also, the onions I have out there are not ready, and I've used all the ones I did have ready, so these are also from the store. So it's okay if you need to sub in ingredients. Hopefully next year I won't have to do that, but it's year 1. We've had crazy weather, and we are going through stuff fast, so it'll all work out in due time. I am going to get working on dicing this onion, and then I will bring you back as we layer up. Once I get the onion in here, I will be making the brine for these 2, and I am going to put a pepper in a few pepper pieces, let me clarify, in these ones, and that's it. This one I will put in jalapenos and onion, and then that'll be it with the brine. This will just be the dill with the brine. Now the brine, I'm going to do 1 part vinegar to 1 part water, and then adjust my sugar and also my salt as needed. So I'm going to do 1 and 1 cup for the vinegar and water. It'll make enough for the 1 quart jar, so I'm going to be doubling that recipe. And then I do add in the little pickling spice, and that's going to go into this one and this one. So that'll catch you up, and we'll get back to you. Alright, so what do I got going on now? Well, I got my cucumbers cut up, and they're in here. This is just waiting on brine. This is just waiting on brine. These 3 jars are waiting on eggs, which they're outside now. I have started working on the tomatoes. I'm going to fill this up because I'm going to use it to make a batch of sauce when I make my ultimate spaghetti. I'm just not doing that today, so I just want to put them in the freezer for now. So once I fill that up, anything that's left out of these will go back in the dehydrator since the peppers are done. And I will do tomato powder. I'll dehydrate those down, do tomato powder, as well as dried tomatoes. And then so far, this is how many of our hot peppers and things we've got dried. I'm looking for my absorbers. So right now they're just kind of sitting in the fridge because it's so humid in our house. But and so it's doing well. But this is not how I would use it if you open this up. It is hot, hot, hot. I am dehydrating down the garlic and the tomatoes and onions and all kinds of things so I can finish up the spices. The peppers were just first. So that's what I got going on there. And I got more peppers waiting in line right there. So right now I've just got a nice little something playing so I can get all this stuff diced up. It takes forever, and the peeling the eggs, especially with them being fresh, is going to be a pickle. But I did boil them with the baking powder, so it helps to get the shell off. I've got this brine here ready. As soon as the eggs are boiling, the brine is going to go out there and start boiling. And it's just chaos around here. I saved seeds. I've got stuff going. We're pickling. We're dehydrating. And my table hasn't been cleaned off and stayed cleaned off for an extended period of time since spring. And hopefully there's no end in sight for it because it's all good news. Alright, so I apologize about this light here. That's because we've got this running because as some of you know, we don't have our lights up. So we've got the bread and butter pickles, our cucumber spears over there. That's done. That's got brine, the lid's on it. It's coming down to room temp. All jars are prepped, but we're getting this in. This one's actually got a lot of duck eggs in it. We are including those. They're bigger and we like them, and we like to eat them just like chicken eggs. Some people said they're extremely rich. I would say they're a little bit more rich, but I can't really tell too much of a difference. Can you?
No, I like them.
So he has mastered peeling the fresh eggs.
I wouldn't say mastered.
Well, some of these are pretty good. I did one. I was getting tomatoes all diced up and put into the dehydrator so we can do the tomato powder and things. We'll show you that later when they're done. But yeah, this will be the bread and butter eggs, and then we'll do the jalapeno eggs and dill. So,
Yay, pickled eggs, finally.
These eggs are big. They don't look that big, but I mean, they are a full, and they're heavy. So, that's pretty awesome. But this egg right here has 3 yolks in it. We possibly didn't peel that one that good and ripped off some of the outer layers, and you can easily see. So, we thought that was pretty cool. Alright, so we've got it, and now we have just got to get some dinner down. But these are our dill eggs, and so we've got this in a brine. It's got sprigs of dill, onion, some peppercorns, a little bit of garlic, and our eggs. Don't judge our eggs. We had a little bit of trouble because it was our first time peeling fresh ones, but most of them are pretty good. So we're really excited about this. These are our bread and butter eggs, bread and butter pickle spears, and these have some turmeric, onion, a little bit of garlic, peppercorns, the pickling spice, and they have the same brine, but these have more sugar. And this has our jalapenos in it. This one's the spicy. It's got jalapenos, a standard pickling brine like this, with also some, I don't know if I said it already. We already did. It said peppercorns in the bottom. And then this is our banana peppers, and they are in a sweet brine. I've got my meat over there ready to cook, and we've been cleaning the table and everything. So that's what we worked on today, and we're going to give these a taste test after 24 hours, and then we will leave them alone just to make sure it's all going okay. Glad we did that with the watermelon rinds, because a couple of them were good and a couple of them just for some reason did not turn out good. So and then we'll leave them for a couple weeks, and then these will last for months in the fridge. They say 3 to 4 months. He will definitely have these gone by then. We'll have well made probably 2-3 batches by then. He just wanted to try out different flavors. We are going to do a chili one, and he's thinking that he's going to like this one and the spicy one the best, but it'll be our first time trying that one. We already know we like these, we just needed to get them made. And so I got the tomatoes in the dehydrator at 130, the same as the peppers. We've got our peppers that are waiting for everything else to dehydrate. These are drying out to collect the seeds. I gotta collect the seeds from this guy, and these are waiting on the dehydrator to open up. Some onions will be getting dehydrated and messed with, and so we've just got a lot going on here. But thanks for hanging out with us today, and we will see you on the next one. Well, got some feed from town. In my absence, got some turkeys on the roof. Time to put them away, because it is dark. And then I got these guys just going berserk down here. He's got his headlamp and he's ready. Nighttime is so peaceful and quiet. We're out here. It is dark. Look at this. This is like the Amazon. We just haven't had time to mow. It's been raining. Thank goodness. But now that means the garden and everything is just a mess. The duckerdoodles. The other ones are in bed. They're already in their house. And go put these guys up. Out for a night. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I am getting attacked. Look at all these eggs.